Hello everyone, Jaymar here, and this will be my first tutorial on how to make a Minecraft plugin. So without further ado, let's proceed to setting up the workspace. So first thing you'll need is to download the Java 16, since we will be developing a Minecraft plugin for 1.17 version. The next thing you'll need to download is to download the Spigot API. I'll choose the latest version, 1.17.1. You can select an older version, it really depends on you. So just click on download, then click on this link to download the Spigot. Then the IDE that I will be using will be Eclipse IDE, since it is where I prefer. But you can use your own IDE of choice like IntelliJ or NetBeans, and it's all up to you. Now the last requirement that you must have is at least a little knowledge on programming Java, so that you can easily understand the tutorial. So if you're new to Java, I recommend watching a tutorial on the basic fundamentals of programming Java, and then after gaining some knowledge, you can watch this video for plugin development. So the plugin that we will be making today will be a simple /heal command. So basically what it does is that it heals a player when he is in a low health. So this plugin is very basic for beginners. So without further ado, let's proceed to the tutorial. Now to start with, we need to create our first project. So I will name this project called Heal Plugin. Then I'll be choosing this Java SE 1.8 for compiling purpose. Next, and then click on the libraries, then add external jars, then import on the Spigot API that we just downloaded earlier, the Spigot.jar. Click on finish, and now that we create our project folder. Now next is that we will be making our package. So basically what the package does is that it serves like a folder for your plugin where you put all your classes inside, the enumerations, the abstract class, the interface, and all the modules inside the package. So if you have a website, you can do from the author name, then the plugin name. But if you don't have the website, if it doesn't have any website, so you can just call it uni, that the author name, that the plugin name. Click on finish. Now that we created our package, let's proceed on making our main class. So I'll call this plugin name. You can call it any name of your choice, as long as you know that it's the main class. Now the main class is that we will be extends it to the Java plugin. So be sure to import the org.bucket.plugin.java there. Now to initialize the main, we will need two methods, which is the onEnable and the onDisable. So what this two method does is that when the server started, the onEnable will take its place. So basically all the statements inside this method will be initialized when the server started. So the onDisable, on the other hand, means that all the statements inside this method will be called or executed when the plugin is disabled or server restarted. So for today's tutorial, we will not do much things on these two methods, but we will be using the on command because the plugin purpose is just we need to type the command /heal and then the player gets healed. So let's make the method public boolean on command. Then this on command needs 4 parameters called command sender, then the command, then string of the from the array of string r return false and hover over this red underline and click on import the org.bucket.command. Thing also choose this org.bucket.command. Oh. Now that we created the on command method, is that we need to catch if the sender is really a player. So first is we need to get the label. So if label that equals ignore case here. So when the player types heal, this will be executed. These statements inside this if condition. And then we need to check if the sender is an instance of a player. If sender instance of player. So let's import this org.bucket.entity. So if a sender is an instance of a player, we know that it's the player who sends, so we need to make an object of a player. So we need to translate on a player in the sender. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to heal the player. Heal the player. Player that let's add potion effect to the player. And then new potion effect. Potion effect type heal. And then how many ticks for it to take place, and then the level. I just put 0 because level here starts with 0. After healing the player, you will be sending a message to the player. Message. But hold on that. I just put red. You are here. Basically, all is done. Now we need to create our plugin.yml. So click on the source folder, the src, and then click on new and then file. Now let's name it plugin.yml. Now to make our plugin.yml, we need the main. So basically our main class is in me.jmar.heal plugin.plugin main. So right here, me.author name, plugin main, and then the main class. The next is the name of the plugin. So I'll call this heal plugin. Then the author of the plugin. Then version. So what version? This will be 1.0. And then API version. I think this is optional, but I can just put API version. Then the commands. So the commands will be the command. Now that we created our plugin.yml, right click on source, click on export, click on jar file, click on next, and then click on browse. Save it on your plugins folder. There, click on save, hit finish. Now let's proceed to the server. Now let's reload the server. Reload and come. Let's check if the plugin is working. As you can see, the plugin is here, registered, so it means it's working. So if we type start heal, you are healed. Oh, wait, let me just do so that we get damaged. When I do start heal, you are healed. So that's it for today, and I hope your plugin is working, and I hope you follow the tutorial well. And on the next video, I might gonna teach you listeners or more on the on command. So if you like this video, please leave a like, and if you want to subscribe, you can just subscribe. This, this is just my first tutorial, so I'm very sorry for my bad English. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.